Greetings and welcome to my dear Gemini. This is Ron from Tarot of the Twin Sun. Tarot of the Twin Sun is a functional division within the Order of the Twin Sun. Please take only what you will. We shall begin now with a reading for Gemini. The third house is open, and we'll be looking into karma first. Okay, what I'm seeing here karmically is a lot of mental activity for one thing. There's something about you that looks to the past. As you return to the past, there's something about that returning that leaves you at a point of being blindfolded and also holding two swords of truth. One truth being equal to the other, or both being both kind of useless, but also it helps you to cut out certain things. There's this restless energy that allows you to look to the past and figure out the voice that you've missed. This has to do with Mercury retrograde and its debilitation in terms of that. Difficulty in trying to figure out how to voice things. As you return to a past situation, there is an undercurrent, okay? An undercurrent of water that informs you, and it actually motivates you to make a choice. That's what I see. In the future, there's a karma here that allows you to make a choice, but it's a choice that is given to you. It's a choice that is like, it makes you have the illusion of choice, but you choose it. Okay, this has to do with love. It has to do with fulfillment. It has to do with essentially something creative. And the funny thing is that it's going to be handed to you. It's going to be handed to you, and you're going to take it. There's something about what the process that you're going through now that will allow you to, excuse me, to return. There's this return energy. I don't know why there's so many swords here that are looking back. As well, the 88 portal is here in reverse. Okay, so something has been calling you at what you may have missed in terms of the gateway of the 88 of the Lion's Gate. And the return to that will allow you to see some seepage or the element of water that has been given to you as a sort of gift. Something came through the portal. And it allows you to essentially take this gift somehow. To take it because overall I think there's contentment. There's a lot of like lazy energy that allows you to ruminate and go into modes of thinking, you know, what ifs and probabilities there. There's an escapist mentality, and Neptune is also sort of operating here that destabilizes primarily Mercury's energy. And so it's called here to be very objective, to also explore, and also as you explore, you might find something that has an emotional resonant capacity that would satiate you on your quest for making a choice, for lack of better words. That's what I see. All right, let's move on into the Great Mirror. The Great Mirror is a tool devised by the Order of the Twin Sun. 6-card spread with two triangles, two quantum triangles. These triangles work together in a translocation through a phase and essentially create a mode of ascension for Gemini by negotiating two different realities, okay? So we're going to go ahead and get started with that. Excuse me for the noise. They're doing construction outside. 2, 3, I think it was 7, yeah. 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, here we go. Okay, so karmically, you are here to do something. Justice is your mode of ascension, and not only that, the Magician. So Venus, in terms of weighing out probabilities, being fair, being objective, as well as Gemini, the Magician. So Venus, Mercury Venus and Mercury are working hand in hand to produce an effect here. This is a very particular month for you. It's very strong, and it allows you to execute the third house as well as the 7th and the 2nd houses. It allows you to weigh up, let's say, two different things, two different relationships, and to figure out which one gives you the cup of glory, which gives you the sort of truth. There is something about what you're doing now that allows you to look back at the situation, to look back at what's being weighed up. And right now you might find that it's between the element of air and the element of water. It's by what you desire, and then how those desires can set you free, or how you can be set free from those desires. So it's a very interesting sort of awareness, time of awareness, and it allows you to be free, and also to give you a sense of elementary control, primarily the elements of water and air. Okay, wow, you have nothing but major arcana so far. All major arcana, holy shit. This is a very important month for you. Jupiter's watching over you. There's something coming from overseas. It will allow you to find a situation, excuse me. It'll allow you to find a situation or a relationship that will help you to balance out various elementary things, primarily the element of air and water. And this is truth and love, truth and beauty. What you're waiting for is something along these lines of truth and beauty, truth through beauty, aesthetically. You will be empowered through the Dharmic triangle, element of fire, Aries and Sagittarius, and also you'll be able to convert things. You're naturally going to be able to convert things. Now, the interesting thing is that the magician has the ability to take the infinitum and to behave in an almost androgynous way. You're going to be able to maintain two different realities, two different ways, and then it will activate your first and your ninth houses. Okay, so like, you would be able to be a master of truth, to work through alchemy, and also to find empowerment through that process. In the past, there's a system of shadow work, primarily in situations that have been very toxic or binding, and you've been able to find something from that and be empowered through the Lion's Gate. Something about the Lion's Gate has bound you to an interesting structure. Okay, it activates your Zweiling, your twin. The twin that you have is actually a twin Gemini in an alternate universe, and it allows you to essentially slide through these dimensions and negotiate them to find empowerment, to find alchemy. The secret is here. Oh my God, this is a very powerful reading. I can go on because it's all major arcana for days, but I would recommend to use Venus and Mercury to your best degree. The Sun, Mars, Jupiter, as well as Saturn and the Sun, all very important. Sun's in the past, Sun's in the future, and there's a sense of truth and shadow, trying to put truth to shadow, to negotiate a present, and perhaps that's something that you may be doing now. I think you're in total form this month in September. So I do wish you well. Thank you. Bye-bye.